Did you know that there's an Etsy sales funnel? Have you even heard this term sales funnel before? Understanding this sales funnel can help you capitalize on it and know exactly where to focus to get what you want and to reach your goals. Today, I'm going to give you three sales funnel buckets of Etsy and show you how to leverage each of them for more sales. You don't want to miss this episode. Let's go. Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. I am your host, LL. Glad to be back with you guys hanging out, talking about Etsy, all that good stuff. Today I have an amazing episode for you guys. I want to dive into and break out the Etsy sales funnel. And this may be a foreign term to a lot of Etsy sellers, but sales funnels in marketing have been around since day one, and understanding them and understanding how they work and which areas to focus on and which areas to capitalize on can really help give you a boost in the things that you want most: more traffic, more sales, more revenue, all that stuff. So we are going to break down, or I don't have help, I'm doing this myself. I'm going to break down the three buckets of the Etsy sales funnel, how they work, and most importantly, the levers that you guys can pull to improve your sales. So this is going to be an amazing episode for you guys. So think about it this way. Sales funnels are exactly that. It's a funnel. Think about a funnel where you're, changing your oil, you're funneling grain or funneling sugar. I don't know, whatever you guys funnel. But it's big on the top and it's small on the bottom. And as you guessed, the bottom part is the sales. We wish it was flipped, right? We wish that it was tons of sales at the bottom. That's just not the way that it works. So traffic is at the top. That's the biggest part. The middle part is going to be the middle to lower part is going to be buyers, and then the bottom is going to be your after sales part. So I'm going to break this down so that you guys can understand the actual funnel, so it makes a lot more sense. So the first part, like I said, the biggest part of the funnel is going to be the traffic portion. All the traffic, the millions and millions of potential buyers out there, the thousands of potential buyers for your shop. Traffic is a large part of the funnel. And there's two basically parts of traffic when we think about this part of the funnel. The first part is going to be inside of Etsy, and the second part is going to be outside of Etsy. So the first part, breaking it down, inside of Etsy, this is people finding you through search or finding you through filtering. So they're typing in keywords and they're finding your listings or your shop, or basically they're filtering out stuff through the different categories, attributes to find you that way as well. Either way, they're already in Etsy and they're finding you some way through those means. The other way is they're already in Etsy and they're finding you through ads. The ads are being shown to them in search and then they're finding you that way. So those are two ways inside of Etsy that people are finding you. Now, the other way is outside of Etsy, and there's a lot more components to this of how traffic is coming into Etsy in general, but also coming in and finding you through Etsy. So the first part of this outside of Etsy is through offsite ads. If you do offsite ads, they can find you that way. Etsy, if you're not familiar with offsite ads, basically Etsy will advertise your listings through Bing, Facebook, Instagram, these different places on your behalf, and that's how they're going to find you. The other way is through just an internet search. So Google does pull in Etsy listings and all of that data. So it is possible that if someone is searching for something, your items will pop up in the shop tab or wherever they're searching for, whether it's Google, Yahoo, whatever search engine. Most people use Google. The other way is through social media, and this is your social media, your advertising to your audience through social media and bringing in your own traffic. So that's one way. The other way is social media through Etsy. Etsy does its own social media marketing. It does feature sellers, listings and different things like that. So it is possible that Etsy could bring in traffic to you from their social media. The other way is through email marketing from you. All right, if you have an email list, if you started an email list and you market to that email list, you're generating that traffic outside of Etsy to inside of Etsy to your shop. The other way is email marketing from Etsy. Etsy does its own email marketing. They could feature different shops, different listings on their on their email marketing, and they may feature you and bring that traffic to you. Another way is traffic sent to you from other sources that you're generating. So this could be YouTube, which is separate from social media because it's more of a search engine platform. It's owned by Google. If you're doing YouTube stuff, people are finding you in search that way. So it's more of a search engine than a social media platform. So that could be YouTube, that can be your blog, your website. So other ways that you're generating traffic to come to your Etsy shop or your listings. Another way is traffic sent by traffic referrals. So this is not a referral, so to speak, but a traffic referral. So this could be through different blogs, different articles, other sites, links somewhere. So someone's featuring your products or your links, or they're bouncing and finding you that way. I had a product featured in BuzzFeed, so that's a referral from, and it linked to my product. So you may have that happen to you as well. So through traffic referrals. The other way is through actual referrals. So this is the one that you're familiar with. Someone's like, oh, I love this shop, or I bought this thing from this shop. Go and check it out. And they give the shop their information, and then they're finding you that way through an actual word of mouth referral. So those are the different ways, the main ways for traffic to come to you inside of Etsy and outside of Etsy. So all those different ways that can generate lots of different types of traffic for you. And it's important to understand kind of all that different traffic and the levers to pull if you want to get more traffic. So there's three goals, and I break down each of these funnel areas into three goals to get a better understanding of how to pull each lever to get what you want. So the first goal of this traffic funnel is to get more traffic, right? We want to get more of the traffic. So how do you get more traffic? Well, you improve your SEO, right? You get better at your keywords. You get better at your SEO, the things that you're putting out there. So you improves your reach and improves your audience, improves the opportunities to get found and get more traffic. The other way is more marketing and promotion on your part. So you post more on social media. You do more marketing that way. You do more reach that way, more email marketing, more social media marketing. If you want to start other channels, you want to start a blog, there's a lot of things to do on your own to generate your own traffic. The other way is through Etsy ads, of course, to pay for traffic. That's the other way. Now, again, that's not the end-all, be-all solution. Paying for traffic isn't always a win, especially if you have improvement to do in your listings. It cannot. You could end up spending more money and not making money. So you got to be careful with that one. But that is a way at some point to pull that lever to get more traffic. So that's goal one, get more traffic. Goal two is to get that traffic to buy. You can send as much traffic to your shop, to your listings as you want, but if they're not buying, then it does no good, right? So how do you get people to buy? Well, of course, you have stellar listings. You have amazing pictures. You have amazing descriptions. You have amazing products. You're portraying your products with high value terminology, high value pictures. And then you also have quality customer service. People are asking questions. You're responding fast. You're responding professionally, politely. So those are going to entice people to buy. Of course, there's other factors in there. Good reviews that builds your credibility. Your shop is filled out completely. It looks professional. So all those things are going to kind of play into helping people buy and entice them to buy and building that know, like, and trust factor. The third goal is to convert that traffic. If they don't buy, right, you at least want to convert some of that traffic to your email list. And I don't talk about this a ton, but it's super important. When I do talk about it, I emphasize it. Having an email list is really great because you can market and advertise to those people whenever you want. You own the list. It's not going to be taken away from you. So if they sign up for your email list, then you can build value with that email list. You can send them promotions. You can send them new information, new listings, new products, things like that. So you can incentivize them to join your email list through a coupon code of some sort. Put that in your announcement section. It's always a good thing to start early on because it will build slowly over time. Next thing you know, you have a couple hundred subscribers. Email lists convert really, really well. They're usually more loyal and usually buy more than social media. So it's really important to start that early on. All right, so those are the three goals of bucket number one, or of funnel number one, at the top of the funnel, traffic. All right, we're going to move on to the middle of the funnel, middle to lower half of the funnel, Before we do, if you struggle with Etsy SEO or confused as to what the heck it even is, make sure you guys download my free Etsy SEO Revealed ebook. It's everything you need to know about SEO, how to use it, how to get more traffic, how to get more sales in your Etsy business. Also, tons of gold nuggets in there for you. I promise. Guys can get that at handmadeandbeyond.com/Etsy SEO success. Download it free, take action on it. It'll help you, I promise. All right, moving on to the middle to lower part of the funnel. This part is the buyer, the purchaser. And I know usually people put this at the very bottom of the funnel. There's another part that comes after this that I think is at the very bottom of the funnel. But this is the part before that, and that is the buyer. And there's two types of buyers that come to Etsy. The first is a gift buyer, someone looking for a gift for somebody else. The second is for themselves. It's a self buyer. They want something for themselves. They need it. They want it. And that's why they're coming to buy it. So the goal there's two goals of this part, right? Obviously, the first goal, once you get them to buy, right? Once they move into this part of the funnel, the first goal is to wow them, right? You want to make sure that they are super satisfied with their purchase. They're super happy with it. That you want to make them feel like they're the most important customer in the world. So how do you do this? Well, great customer service. If they have any questions, make sure you're responding fast. But customer service is after the purchase comes into play as well. Make sure you're shipping the item fast, you're packaging it well, you're getting a 5-star review. Well, you can make sure that you get a 5-star review by asking them for a 5-star review, reaching out after the item is delivered through Messenger, seeing if they're happy with their purchase. If so, if they would appreciate leaving a 5-star review. You can also put this information on the packing slip so that they leave a 5-star review. And if there's any problems, to reach out to you before leaving a review. So all those things come into play to wow the customer, to make sure that they are happy. And obviously, all this is surrounded by having a great product, right? Delivering a quite high quality product that's not garbage. That's how you say garbage in a fancy terminology. All right. The second goal of this is to increase revenue per customer, right? If they do decide to buy, how do you get them to spend more money on the purchase? Because if you can increase the revenue average per customer, I mean, that's going to increase your annual sales totals. That's going to really help you out. So how do you do that? Well, you include backlinks in your listings to like listings, right? Things that they may want to also buy that are relative. That's just a link to another product in your listing. You can't do a ton, but 1 or 2 is fine. You offer free shipping incentives, right? To spend more money. If you spend this amount of money, you'll get free shipping. So a lot of people will do this, even if it's like, oh, okay, I want to get free shipping. I spend $5 more. What can I find that's $5 or $10? This is why, on another pro tip, this is why it's always also important to have lower price products, middle price products, and high price products. For this type of reasons, if someone needs to find a $5 or $10 item, you don't offer anything that's that low, then they're not going to do it. So free shipping incentive, and then the other thing is accessories, bundles, reasons for them to want to buy more. So if something is comparable, not comparable, that's not the right term. If something accessorizes what they're buying, right? If they're buying a necklace and you also have the matching earrings, they're going to probably want to buy that. If they're buying a shirt and you have like a matching hat or matching socks, they're probably going to want to buy that. Or if you have a set of something, if it's something that goes together, they're probably going to want to spend more money to get the set or the bundle. And you can also do this with the backlinks. So think of ways that you can increase revenue per customer. This is part of the goal to the buyer funnel. That alone will help increase your overall revenue, and you'll be surprised at the end of the year how much that has helped you as far as total revenue goes. All right, so that is the second part of this funnel, which is buyer. Like I said, the first part is traffic. All right, what is the very bottom of the funnel? The very bottom of the funnel is after purchase. This is what comes after they purchase the product. And there's 3 goals to the after purchase part of this. And these are very important. So the first is, again, to wow the customer. These are the same tips that I mentioned above, right? Because you want to make sure that they are wowed and not upset after they purchase and after they get it. Make sure it's shipped fast, packaged well. It's a great quality product. and they're happy with it. So that they want to stay wowed, right? Goal number two is, this is the most important. You want to turn them into a repeat customer. You want them to come back and buy from you again. Repeat customers will be a small percentage of your customers, but the more you can increase your repeat customers, the better it's going to help you. This is what really helps sustain businesses long term, is repeat customers. The one and done customers don't help a business grow and sustain growth. It's the repeat customers, people that keep coming back again and again. So if you're wowing them, they're going to want to come back again and again and again. Also, you can entice them to come back if you give them a coupon code through the packing slip, which you can do on Etsy. You can give them a coupon code to come back and buy from you again. If you get them on your email list, then you can entice them through new products, promotions, special offers, value type items. So that's why it's also important to get after purchase people on your email list as well. So that's the goal. Those are the first two goals. The third goal is to get them to refer others. So all the other goal actions combined will help this. You know, the wowing the customer, the great customer service, all the things that you've done to this point will help them hopefully refer other people. Etsy's not set up in a way where you can't offer it can't offer like a referral program or anything like that. But if you can ask them, you can ask them on your packing slip or in your email to refer others, or you can give them a coupon code that the referral people can use. So there's different ways that you can kind of do it and make it work for you, but that's important. Referrals are important, and you will get the longer you do Etsy, you will be able to get more referrals, but you'll be able to get more repeat customers than referrals, and that is also important as well. So that is it, guys. That's the funnel. That's the sales funnel. That's kind of where everything comes from, as far as the traffic, the buyers, the repeat buyers, the things to focus on, the different levers to pull, the different areas of focus, so that you guys can capitalize on each of them to improve incrementally little parts of your business. And it may not seem like a difference at first, but the longer you're in business, though, the more that you improve on these things, the more that you capitalize on these things, it will start to make a bigger and bigger difference long term. And that's why I wanted to do this episode, so you'll kind of understand there is still, it may not seem like it, but there is still a sales funnel. There's still components of this that you can control. Some of it you can't control, but I always say focus on what you can control. And there's plenty that you can control to refine this and improve your business long term. But that is it for this episode. Again, make sure you guys get the Etsy SEO Success Revealed ebook to help you guys out. Different tips and nuggets in there as well. Some of it will focus on the things that I talked about in this episode. Get that at handmadeandbeyond.com /Etsy SEO Success. I'll be back soon with another great episode for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day.